All right, guys, in this one, I want to go over a weapon that is not getting a lot of talk, but honestly is probably one of the best grenade launchers in the game. That grenade launcher is none other than the Malicious Birthright. It is a unsunset grenade launcher that's come back with random rolls, and it can become adept. Now, before we jump into it, I just want to say I'm probably not going to have a video up on the channel tomorrow. I'm going to try to catch up with all the comments you guys have been leaving. The support on the channel recently has just been ridiculous. I'm up to 22,000 subscribers now. I just hit 20, it feels like the other day. So I just want to thank you all so much really quick. I truly appreciate all the support. You guys have seemed to love all the content. If there's anything you want specific, be sure to let me know. Also, my tier list video I posted the other day is also doing extremely well. I can't wait to read all the comments on that video and see what you guys are talking about. And you can definitely expect to see more tier list videos in the future. But all right, enough of all that. Let's just jump right into it. This is a lightweight frame grenade launcher that is in your kinetic slot. Now, there actually aren't a lot of kinetic grenade launchers. You do have your Pardon Our Dust, which is a pretty good grenade launcher. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's as good as Malicious Birthright. And you have your Ignition Code, which is arguably the best kinetic grenade launcher, but you can't really get this anymore, which is the bad part. You only can wait for Xur to come around and maybe he'll sell a got roll, but that is because it does have the perk Slot Shot on it, which means when you slide, you actually reload the gun and you can just shoot forever. So with Ignition Code kind of being gone, Malicious Birthright is our next best thing. And since it is Adept, you do have access to Adept mods, which doesn't matter too much, but you do get the extra stats, which is really, really nice. So typically with these grenade launchers, we're pretty much always going to go with blinding. If you want to play into a damage roll for it, definitely go with spike grenades, but most people are just going to use these to blind entire battlefields and use other weapons to kill enemies, and that is where this thing definitely shines. Now, the first call, you can kind of go with whatever you want, but I like to go with quick launch because you do get some velocity and handling, which is really, really nice. And if you get lucky enough, I would go with a handling masterwork just so you can swap to the gun faster. And since this is an adept weapon, you can take adept mods if you do farm the adept weapon, but honestly, I would just go with quick access sling just so you can swap to the weapon faster, because that's kind of the point of the gun. It's just you want to swap to it, shoot a blinding grenade off, and then swap back. So with all of that, you're sitting at 94 handling, 85 velocity, which is very, very good. That adept is giving you +3 in all your other stats, which is nice. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't need the adept version for this whatsoever. If you just want to get the normal version, you can as well. But getting into these other perks, we do have some very good combinations. You do have Slotways, Vicious Assassin, Quick Draw, Grave Robber, Steady Hands, and Lift from Gold in the first column. Auto-loading holster, Frenzy, multi-kill clip, Pugilist, One for All, and Swashbuckler in the second column. So you have things like Ambitious Assassin, multi-kill clip, you know, for a damage lead thing. Even something like Grave Robber and Swashbuckler could be fun. Just get a melee kill, shoot a grenade, get a melee kill, shoot a grenade. But let's be honest, the main thing we're going to be going for is that blinding grenade combo, and you have the perks Slotways and Auto-loading holster. Auto-loading holster is a premier perk on pretty much any of these weapons, but it is in the right column, which makes it pretty unique. So that means you can shoot the gun, swap off of it, it's going to reload the gun, you can swap back, and you shoot it again. But the thing is, though, with Slotways, is this is actually going to let you reload the magazine when you slide. It is a little bit worse than Slide Shot, because it does have a 3-second cooldown. What you can do is just switch off and swap back, and you can slide again. So now you have 2 perks in total that are actually just making you be able to reload the gun faster, be it shoot a blinding grenade, slide, shoot another blinding grenade at another area of ads, or if you just need to shoot one, you shoot it, then swap off of it, then you'll get another one reloaded into it, and you can swap back and shoot it again, then maybe use another slot to shoot another area. So like I said earlier, this gun is very similar to Ignition Code because it does have the perk Slot Shot, and also you can get blinding grenades on it. But the thing is with this, it doesn't have another reload perk in the second column, whereas the Malicious Birthright actually does. And I honestly think this could make it a little bit better. It definitely is going to be its best competition. And if you don't have Ignition Code, this is 100% what you need to get if you want a kinetic blinding grenade launcher. Now, the other cool part of this is that it does come with the origin traits where Ignition Code does not. So Stunner Recovery, I guess, is okay. And then you have Vanguard's Vindication, which is also just good if you kill enemies with the grenade launcher, you get some health back. They're definitely not the greatest, but they are there to add a little bit more to the gun. And you could just kind of see how this thing wraps up to just be a very, very good blinding grenade launcher. Again, you have a lot of handling and quick access sling to just swap to the gun faster. You have Slotways to reload the gun to shoot another shot out if you need to. You also have auto loading just as the backup, so if you need to swap weapons and come back to it. Blinding obviously is the best. Hard launch is giving that more handling, and overall this is just a very, very, very solid kinetic grenade launcher, and of all the grenade launchers you can get in the game right now, I definitely think this one is the best. But anyway, that's going to do it all for this video. Let me know what you all think about the Malicious Birthright in the comments below. If you have a God Roll ignition code, you're just sticking in that, or if you want to craft a part on a dust, do you think that one's a little bit better? But I do think if you need a kinetic grenade launcher, this is 100% one you should farm for when the adept one rolls around. And again, you don't really need the adept. If you just want to go farm the normal one, you can do that as well. But anyway, that's going to do it all for me. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys like to see more content just like this, consider subscribing, drop a like, and turn those notifications on. Also, if you like, join my Discord, follow me on any of my socials, all that will be linked in the description as well. But I just want you to know that watching this video is way more than enough, and every single bit of support from y'all is truly appreciated. But thank y'all so much for watching this one, and have a great day. Peace.